What's going on? We back. Goodfella Sports TV. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. And Alabama is just the best football team in the country. Could be one of the greatest football teams of all time. Yesterday, LSU, they tried, man. They tried. They just didn't have enough offense to keep up with Alabama. They held all Alabama to 29 points. I don't, that sounds funny, but they've been dropping 50, not even playing fourth quarters. It looked early on. It looked like when the whistle blown dead, or the play blown dead. Tua got hurt a few times in this game, and he got Oreo ice cream sandwiched, like he injured himself. Came back in the game. Then bent his knee up. So LSU, with their man coverage, showed that if you can knock them players off the route, you can throw off Tua's timing and get some pressure on the quarterback. And that was their formula. And they had a really good defensive plan. It's just their offense tired the defense out. Their offense, couldn't muster up any points, couldn't muster up nothing. They didn't have no they couldn't run the ball. Alabama had been struggling with defending the run all year. That's coming together. All right. They couldn't throw the ball. Joe Burrow, who was a backup quarterback at Ohio State, I think he was a third stringer last year. He just ain't it, And that's been LSU problem for years, man. Going back from Les Miles to now Coach O. They can't find a quarterback. That's been a few problems around college football, man, where guys can't find consistent quarterback play. And Alabama's been one of those teams who couldn't find superstar quarterback play. No matter they was a powerhouse for years, and it took them years to find a superstar quarterback in Tua. Okay, McElroy, AJ McCarron, John Parker Wilson. These was average, marginal quarterbacks in the NFL. Now they got an NFL elite talent. Alabama look like they can't be stopped. Now, if they had one of these years where they had a Greg McElroy or AJ McCarron, I think they would have a loss. They would possibly already have a loss on the board, or possibly not seen as indestructible. But Tua is just so accurate with the ball, left-hander, come out smooth, a little bit funny looking, the guy throwing it from throwing left. But his brother was visiting LSU yesterday. He's like one of the top quarterbacks in the country. There's another Samoan kid who's the top quarterback in the country. His dad was a celebrity bodyguard from what I hear, and he's number one. So like I say, man, LSU is a good team. Their defense had some elite DBs all over the field. They was trying to keep up, but the offense pretty much wore their defense out. They couldn't stay on the field. They couldn't pick up first downs. Joe Burrow is not the answer at quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And they gotta look at making their offensive system quarterback friendly. That's what you gotta look at. You gotta look at making your system quarterback friendly. So look at what we doing wrong. Look at the offensive coordinator. Go to him, and if he can't do what you ask him to do, say we need to make this system more quarterback friendly. We need to do more spread. We tired of just being a power run offense. Let's get with the times, okay? For Alabama, it's time. For Alabama, they spread it out some more. They still run their pro style type offense, and they mix in a little spread there too. But LSU can recruit the talent. They get the talent. They got to learn how to develop a quarterback. That was a problem with Michigan with Harbaugh. And now he got him somewhat of a quarterback. That had been a problem at a few places. You got to get you a quarterback. You got to learn how to develop these quarterbacks. You got to make your system quarterback friendly. And a lot of these programs can't do that. LSU has been a program that's been lacking that for many, many years. Even if you got to get a dual threat quarterback and run the option, that'd be the base. At least you got something that's effective. But you ain't beating Alabama without a quarterback. All right? That's just the fact of the matter of it, man. You're not beating them dudes without a quarterback. And if you think you beating Alabama, if you think you beating Alabama without a quarterback, you smoking crack. You gotta get you a quarterback. And that's just the fact of the matter of the situation is, man. And it's tough. It's real tough out here. Versus Alabama, man. I think they gonna run away with it this year, man. I think it might be a team that could challenge them, but we know Notre Dame ain't no match for them. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They whooped my Michigan Wolverines with a backup quarterback this year, but we know they ain't no match. I'll tell you that right now. Clemson, not with no rookie quarterback, not with no freshman quarterback, they ain't no match. I can tell you that right now. It's Georgia. They're gonna be playing them in the SEC title game. That quarterback Fromm, he ain't developed like he was supposed to. See, they don't want to pull that Jake Fromm guy for Justin Fields, but that's what they should have did. They should have been prepping that Justin Fields guy because he got the mobility and he got the talent. He should have been prepped for a while now. He should be getting prepped. I know he didn't play here and there, but old boy should be getting prepped. He should be starting by now since Fromm ain't really did that. But at the end of the day, I don't think Georgia got enough to beat them neither. Michigan, they got to do some more offensive development. I know they got Tyreek Black back, but nah, they ain't fucking with Alabama. Alabama's just too good, man. They are the most dominant team of this, probably of this decade. We at the tail end of this decade. They up there with the Miamis, the Florida States, them old teams, man. This might be the most dominant, football team that Nick Saban had wherever he done went. Michigan State, LSU. Shit, they might have been better than some of the Miami Dolphin teams he had. They by far the best team out there. It ain't even close. It ain't close. And ain't no shame in your game to getting popped by Alabama. They played the fourth quarter. I think they started to play the fourth quarter yesterday, I think. Ain't no shame. They just dominant. Nick Saban doing what he do. And like I say, man, it's going to be a cold winter and fall out here for a lot of these teams, man. It's just going to be domination. And now Ohio State is usually Urban Meyer, so we're going to talk about him in the next video. Urban Myers is usually the guy who got Nick Saban number. You know what I'm saying? He usually got Saban number. But, right now, he ain't got the team. He might not make it to the Big Ten championship game. So, he ain't got the team, to even get there. And Brian Kelly, he always getting stumped out by old St. Nick. So, barring injury, I know the Davenport kid or the running back, he got injured. Hopefully, he ain't too serious. But I'm just going to appreciate greatness. I ain't no Alabama fan. I'm a Michigan fan, but I ain't no Alabama hater neither. You know what I'm saying? I stayed down there in the Gump, Montgomery. I know how crazy it can get between Alabama, Auburn fans and stuff of that nature. But like I said, I ain't got no horse in that race. If Alabama's going to enjoy greatness, like I'm enjoying the Golden State Warriors greatness, like back in the day, people enjoyed the Celtics, the Lakers greatness, the Bulls great. I'm going to enjoy it. Because when you see dynasties like the Patriots and the Alabama, you can't do nothing but respect it, man. You can't do nothing but respect. They hustle, they grind. But LSU, they got their behind whoop yesterday. And I knew it was. That white character came in. Yeah, he made a 6-point difference because they scored 16 points. I mean, he made a 3-point difference. I think they scored 16 points, or they scored 19 points in the first half, and they only scored 13 in the second half. So, he made a little bit of difference coming on the field. But, if he could play quarterback and make a huge difference, it would have made a big difference, But when you ain't got no points being put up on the other side of the board, ain't too much shit you could do about it. Ain't nothing you could do about it. But like I say, people can hate. You can be mad. You can accuse them, Alabama, of cheating, whatever you want to accuse them of, or taking the bye week off before playing LSU every year. Don't matter. They winning. You know what I'm saying? And they going to continue to win. They going to continue to stump out the competition. I'm going ahead and enjoy greatness in this era. And, it's going to come to an end. It's going to come to an end. It always do. That's the interesting thing about it. Seeing dynasties and dominations come to an end. The Patriots is coming to an end. And somebody else going to step up. And maybe a couple years down the line, they're going to be seen as being a dominant team of college football, NFL, the NBA. It always come to an end. You couldn't have foreseen the Lakers dynasty coming to an end with Shaq and Kobe, or you couldn't have foreseen Jordan dynasty coming to an end with Pippen and Rodman and them, but it comes to an end. You don't know how it's going to end, but that's one of the intriguing things about it, So you got to look for the hints of the cry before the fall. So, Goodfella Sports TV. Shout out to everybody. We on Facebook and Twitter. You can follow us on both of those. Both links in the description. If you want to make a donation to the channel, shout out to everybody. Make a donation to the channel. That link's in the description as well. Appreciate everybody one time for the one time. You can email me for business inquiries, sponsorships, whatever the situation may be. Or you can video request me. Send me a video request on Facebook, Twitter, and you can email me. Shout out to everybody holding us down. Alabama stumps out LSU 29-zip. Most dominant football team in this decade, in my opinion. Y'all know what it is. Your boy CJ Goodfella. We gone.